Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Says I have 3 people in here. I don't see anybody talking. So happy to be here. Hello, Carrie. How are you? Hello, Kathy. I hope you're doing well. Hello, Timmy. How are you? So glad to be here tonight. This evening, I dropped a darning needle. Hate when that happens. Carrie says, I had a good day. Yay. Timmy says, hi, Carrie and Kathy. That's wonderful. So glad you had a good day, Carrie. How was your day, Kathy? Well, here's that whatchamacallit, bath scrub or back scrubber. Carrie says, hi, Timmy Twisted Zones member. All right. Timmy says, so far so good. Yay. Yeah, my husband came home, had a quick bite to eat, then he went to his meeting with the Masons. Huh, Michelle? What? What's up, Timmy? I don't know what you're asking, Timmy. I'm happy to be here. What are you making? A back scrubber. If I remember right, Kathy made one. I did a tutorial on it a while back. Carrie says, I was at school today, was my first day. Awesome. Hope it's going well, Carrie. Kathy says, my maternal grandmother was in the Masons, or grandfather. Awesome. Carrie? Or Kathy? Sorry, I'm getting names confused. I'm sorry. Well, my husband is in York Rite because that's the Christian side primarily. Because you can be Scottish Rite or York Rite. He's part of York Rite. The Blue Lodge is totally different. Timmy says, awesome, Carrie, and cool, Kathy. It's okay. Thank you. Carrie says, I did my first logo in school today. Cool. So are you in college now or what, Carrie? It's interesting that you made a logo. Kathy says, I never saw his ring, but I was told it was red. Well, that's cool. You made your first logo at school today on one-to-one teacher. Not sure what you mean. Timmy says, be right back. I'm going to be working half a day tomorrow. Where did you get that pattern? I made it up, Kathy. I can't do tutorials on other people's patterns. Carrie says, I'm going to work on a building. Cool. And the teacher works with me on one. Awesome. That's cool. So what's your major? Kathy says, I'm working on a pair of slippers. That is wonderful, Kathy. What color are you making them? Carrie says, back to school, 57 years old. Okay, cool. I'm kind of done with furthering my education. But if you can do it, go for it. Oh, variegated. Awesome. Are you using a 4-way or 5-way or 6-way? I like using the bulky, super bulky yarn for slippers. Keeps my feet warmer. 4-way, cool. I like slippers that are like clogs for my feet. I'm kind of finicky. It was gifted to me. Wonderful, Kathy. That is awesome. So I'm assuming it's acrylic, or is it wool, or what is it? Ten. Acrylic, cool. I'm allergic to wool. Okay. That's wonderful, Kathy. So were you gifted it recently, or have you had it a while? That is so cool. Recently. Wonderful. Congratulations, Kathy. Drinking water. So, what are you all up to tonight, this evening? 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. All righty. I've always got crochet projects laying around. So that's what I'm working on. Crochet projects. I've got 3 projects right in front of me. Timmy says I'm here, but Child is on the phone too. All right, Timmy. Tell them hello. Kathy says me too. You've got 3 projects. I've got this one. I've got this is gonna be a sweater. I've also got this one. So I don't know how big I'm gonna make it before I switch colors. And I think that one's gonna be a throw blanket. I don't know yet. But I figured I should finish off the smallest project first. And then I could work on the bigger projects. So yeah, I made yogurt in my Instant Pot. Did you ever find that recipe, Kathy, for the yogurt in the slow cooker? I really like making it in the Instant Pot. I should look at the one for in the slow cooker. That would be pretty cool too. But right now, the one in the Instant Pot is the one I know. Timmy says, so you have the pattern for it, Michelle? I have the tutorial, not the pattern. It's under my videos in the crochet playlist. I've been putting all my videos in playlists, and I've got it all done. So now all I got to do is make sure they're in the playlists as I make them. I've got one that's Michelle's videos. That's all my videos. I've got some under crochet. Yes, Sarah, you can make yogurt in a slow cooker. I have not yet. and there's YouTube videos about it. Just type it in the YouTube search engine. Okay, you have not made it yet? I think it sounds pretty cool. I would like to try it out. Like I said, I've made it in the Instant Pot many times. So thank you for being here, Sarah. How are you? Haven't asked you that yet because this is the first time I see you talk in the chat. Hi, Lydia. How are you? Just woke up. I've been sleeping since I called in sick. How are you feeling, Lydia? Timmy says, hi, Sarah Nicole. Kathy says, that's cool. Sarah says hi to Timmy. So good to have you all here. I don't remember how long it's got to be, but I think it's at least 2 feet. Maybe 26 inches. Not sure how long it's got to be. How long did you make yours, Kathy? Timmy says hi to Lydia. Sarah says hi to Timmy. Lydia says about the same. I'm still miserable. Oh no. Timmy says, Sarah Nicole, here's a link for you. Awesome. And Lydia says hi to Timmy. Wonderful. I like how you welcome one another in. I've just been so happy to be doing what I'm doing. The crocheting, the working out, the working part-time, taking care of my man. Timmy says, hey, Michelle, Mumsy and I are connected. That's wonderful, Timmy. Sarah says, thanks, Timmy. And Lydia says, I'm in ads. All right. Thank you for being in the ads, Lydia. Timmy says, sure, no problem, Sarah. I helped Michelle with hers. My what? You helped me with what, Timmy? Kathy said, my what? Your back scrubber pattern that you made of mine. Yogurt. All right. I'm going to pin that one up top. All right. I appreciate the help. Kathy says, hello. Hello, Kathy. What's with the umbrella? Timmy says to make yogurt in a slow cooker. I haven't done that yet. But I pinned that message up top so I could get to it easy. I'm going to be making more yogurt this week. By the weekend, I guess. So, Michelle, my what? Back scrubber. You sent a picture of it. I'm wondering how long it is, minus the handles. Lydia says, all I have been sleeping, my head is pounding. Timmy, I am not sure if I will be doing a live tomorrow night after the Crochet Queen China. All right, well, just get some rest, Lydia. I hope you're feeling better. Timmy says, okay, no problem, Michelle. Okay, oh, I see. Okay, Lydia. Whatever you measured. I don't remember. I'll have to go rewatch it. Because the one we have here is 28 inches. But I'm not sure if that's because it's been used, stretched out. For everyone, yeah. I'll have to go remeasure or rewatch that video. So maybe, Lydia, you need to put the phone down and turn it off and go back to sleep. Lydia. Timmy says, be right back. Okay. I'm trying to find it, Kathy. I don't see your name in here. In my list of instant messenger. I thought that's how you sent it to me. Zero MG. I don't understand. Hello, Michelle. How are you? She says, hi, Michelle, and everyone in chat. How are you, Michelle? Good. How are you? I'm doing all right. Sarah says, hi, my twin. Lydia says, I am going to let you go, Michelle. I'm going to take some meds and sleep more. All right. I hope you're feeling better, Lydia. Timmy says, I had rotisserie chicken with bread for dinner. That sounds wonderful, Timmy. Shatika says, good evening and blessings, Michelle J. Or blessings, everyone. Timmy says, hi to Michelle J. and Shatika. Kathy says, the yarn reminded me of candy corn. Uh-huh. Yep. It does. Timmy says, good night, Lydia. Hugs. Hope you get some rest, Lydia. feel better in the morning, hopefully. Lydia, nothing sounds good to me to eat. I'm not feeling like eating supper. You know, when we're not feeling well, that's the way it happens. Gypsy, sorry that Nightbot didn't like what you wrote. Stop spamming symbols, maybe Facebook. I thought it was Instant Messenger on Facebook. Timmy says, Lydia, some crackers and hot tea. I guess that'll help. I don't know. When I'm not feeling good, I like tea with honey. Timmy says Gypsy Nightbot doesn't like too many emojis. Yep, that's right. They don't. Timmy says, hi, Crafty Gypsy. And Michelle says, what are you working on tonight, Michelle? My back scrubber. It's not long enough yet. It's got to be at least 2 feet long, 24 inches. And I don't have that yet. What are you working on, Michelle? The Gypsy says, I know sometimes I keep him on his toes, make sure he's doing his job. Aha! I see the method behind your madness. Timmy says, after chat, I'll wash dishes, then to bed. Sounds like a plan. I did my dishes. I've got the dishwasher running. Reorganizing my yarn room. I bit off more than I can chew. I know that feeling. I haven't been working in my yarn room that much lately. I have been going downstairs and bringing up more yarn, more books. I started reading a series of books by a guy named Dave Pelzer. Kathy says, I don't know. I can look, be right back. Timmy says, Michelle, I'm the dishwasher. Okay, well, we've got an automatic dishwasher. We don't wash all the dishes in it, but what we do wash in there, I've got it all going. I think I have 2 knives to wash before I go to bed. But the first book from the series, I'm gonna try to find it. Here it is. A Child Called It. It is a very sad story because this kid was abused, severely abused by his mother. So now I'm reading, this is the story of how he was abused. Yes, it's a very sad book, yes. And now I'm reading the next in the series called The Lost Boy. And it's his adventures going through the foster care system. And then the third book is called A Man Named Dave. Timmy says, I have the books, Michelle. Have you read it? Sarah says, I've heard that book is awful, just sad and emotional. Yes. It's been on the New York Times bestseller list, and more than 3 million copies have been sold of it. Sarah says, I can relate to the books through sounds like my life. Oh, wow, Sarah. You know, my kids used to think they were so abused. It's like, you don't know what you're talking about, kids. And okay, you have read them. Okay. I've had them for years. It's sad about abuse and what happens after. Yeah. So that's what I've been reading. So between crocheting and those books, that's what I've been doing. Michelle says, I think most kids think that. I know I thought that. Then I grew up. Mm-hmm. Sarah said, I grew up in foster care as a permanent foster care kid, meaning you can't be adopted. So I just moved from home to home. Oh, wow, Sarah. Timmy says, oh, that sucks. Wind, Sarah. Yeah, I am so sorry to hear that, Sarah. It makes you a stronger person, I would imagine. Michelle says, Sarah had turned out to be a great person with what she's been through. Mm-hmm. Timmy says, Sarah, my family and I adopt kids. That is so cool, Timmy. But I think that guy, because the guy is Dave Pelzer, he's the one who was abused to the point of having to eat dog poop, to not getting fed. Timmy says that's true, Michelle J. Yeah. To being poisoned. You know, when you mix ammonia and Clorox, He was locked in the bathroom with that to clean the bathroom. Yes, it's sad, but definitely sounds familiar. Michelle says, that's horrible. I couldn't read the books. I had a hard time reading stories like that. Yeah. I don't know what being a teacher, because you see a lot of kids who they're so sad at school. The ones that are picked on all the time because they dress not with new, nice clothes. They have threadbare clothes. Timmy says, I know and experienced abuse most of my life. Wow. His mother would make him throw up when he came home from school to make sure he didn't steal food. This was back before they had free lunches for kids. Worst form of abuse is being gaslighted. Sarah says, my teachers were my best friends sometimes. It was a safe place to eat lunch with my teachers. How long were you a teacher? I'm a substitute teacher, and so tomorrow I'm working half a day, Sarah. I've had other issues to deal with than abuse. I got hit by a car when I was little. I've had to overcome a lot. I've had a lot of physical therapy. Pretty much everything I've done in my life has been to improve my coordination, my balance, my brain function. Timmy says, me too, Sarah. Yeah. Sarah says, you still teach? That's awesome. I'm glad you could give the kids hope. Actually, some of the kids are not very hopeful. Some of the kids drive me up a wall. And I've got one of those students tomorrow. Timmy says, found out I'm good with teaching. Yeah, Timmy did a survey to see which job would be best suited for her. And teaching is it. Maritza, hola. How are you? Timmy says hi to Maritza. Michelle says, the problem is kids nowadays have no respect. Exactly. Well, some of them do. But the ones that don't are the ones that cause problems. They ruin it for everybody. Especially when there's a sub. Timmy says, I know that too. Yeah. Maritza says, hi, Timmy, Twisted Zones. Timmy says, skills assessment test. Okay. Cool. Hi, Mumsy. How are you? I'm here. Hope I'm not too late. Of course not. You're never late. Have all the children headed to bed early with all the colds and sickness? So now I'm going to just relax again. That is awesome, Mumsy. I'm so happy you came to visit us. Mumsy says this phone will go off at 8, but maybe my LFJ phone will work again. It wasn't letting me chat on that one. Aha. That's okay. Be here as long as you can. Mumsy said this, hey, Timmy again, because Timmy said, hey, working for Jesus. Maritza says, absolutely, Michelle J. Wonderful. Michelle says, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I could never be a teacher. I'd go to jail by turning a kid over my knee. I do not believe in beating a child, but sometimes they could use a swat on the butt. Exactly. And we can't do that. I can't touch the kids. Maybe to tap them on the shoulder to get their attention. Or I could startle them, but I cannot swat them. I know Timmy says I found that kids disrespecting me find out what they don't want me to do because I ignore them. All right. They don't want me to do. Michelle says, I know, but that's why I can't be a teacher, LOL. I think I only ever swatted my kids 2, maybe 3 times their whole life, but they didn't need it anymore. They learned. Yep. There have been times. Mumsy says, unfortunately, they know you can't touch them, and not many know a good old-fashioned spanking, which is biblical, a spanking, not a beating. Exactly. Maritza says, yes, Michelle J. God instructed us to discipline, and these days some parents don't apply it. Exactly. Kids don't even respect their parents. And that is very biblical. God predicts it. God says in the last days, children will not respect their parents. Kathy says, I was abused by a person who married into the family. Oh, no. I am so sorry, Kathy. Sarah says, I gotta go. Have a good night, everyone. You too, Sarah. Thank you for being here. I've enjoyed talking to you. Mumsy says, unfortunately, all the abuse has messed up most, even knowing how to properly discipline. Yep. And Timmy says, I've been abused by family members growing up. Wow, I'm so sorry. Mumsy says, many prayers, Kathy, for healing. Yep, many prayers. Michelle says, I do not believe in beating at all. I say a swat is an open hand to the bottom, 1 to 2 times, not hard enough to leave a mark, just to shock them and let them know they don't want to be there again. Yep, I agree, Michelle. Mumsy says, sometimes I wonder who hasn't been abused in some way anymore. That is true. Angelise says, God bless you, Miss Michelle. God bless you too, Angelise. How are you this evening? Timmy says, good night, Sarah. Kathy says, I'm thinking about starting a Facebook page just for women. Would any of y'all be interested if I did? Sure. Sure thing, Kathy. Angelise says, and anyone else. Timmy says, hi, Angelise. And Michelle says, and in our house rule was I was the punisher because my hubby says I'm a man and I don't ever want to hurt them. You don't swing as hard. So my hubby never spanked our kids ever. Cool. Mustard gas. Oh, wow. Angelie says, I'm good, thanks to God. What is mustard gas, Kathy, says Timmy. Mustard gas is when you mix bleach with ammonia. Angelie says, and yourself? I'm doing all right. I did a tutorial a while back on a back scrubber with a handle on each side, and you go like this and you get lotion on you that way, or you can use it in the shower to wash your back. So that's what I'm making with this. Okay, Timmy says, hello, Kathy. What are you talking about? I'm confused. And Mumsy said, that feels so lovely on us, I think. I can't read it. To use. Oh. Yeah. It'll be nice because then I'm going to make handles and I'm going to go around it and with single crochets along the edges. Mumsy says, okay, I'm here now. It's letting me on. All right. So you were working for Jesus now, and now you're living for Jesus. Kathy says, what are you confused about, Timmy? About the mustard gas is what she's confused about. Mumsy says, you got 2 thumbs up this way from me tonight. Woohoo! All right. Timmy says, well, we did the poof for the shower, now the back scrubber. Yep. And we've done scrubbies and dishcloths. Timmy says, Kathy, you said mustard gas. And that's what she's confused about. Kathy. Mumsy says, I missed it if you said it. What do you use? Cotton yarn. Hi, Tina. How are you? The book Michelle is reading. Yes. Mustard gas is made with the bleach and ammonia. You mix them together. And this kid was told to clean the bathroom with it. And he had to inhale that stuff. Because his mother wouldn't let him out of the bathroom. She shut the door. Mumsy says, for the back scratcher in the shower. Yeah, this is cotton yarn. Timmy says, hi, Tina. Timmy says, oh, I see. Okay. Are you reading A Child Called It? Yes, that is what we're reading. I think I want to tell my daughter to read it because she thought she was so abused as a kid when she lived at home. Kathy says, Timmy, ammonia and bleach equals mustard gas. Yes. Timmy says, and Michelle helped me with finding a hook for the cocoon cardigan. Yes, I did. Tina says, I did that before working at McDonald's, cleaning the break room. I about passed out. Uh-huh. My husband did it too when he worked at the natural gas plant, cleaning the bathroom because it was gross. Timmy, what's the mad face for? Tina says, hi, Timmy, Mumsy, Kathy, and Angelise. Timmy says, what stitch are you doing, Michelle? My favorite stitch, the alpine stitch. Mumsy says, you could write a book about my eldest son that would be comparable. We are so grateful God gave him to us, and we still pray through his nightmares and triggers. Oh my. Oh wow. So you've adopted one too. How wonderful. God bless you. Tina says, hi, Michelle J. And Mumsy says, probably a mad face for the way Dave was abused in that book. I don't know. Timmy says she's read these books before. Timmy says, that's great, Mumsy. that you adopted him. Timmy says, yes, Mumsy. All right. Angelie says, God bless you, Camper 14. Tina says, I did about everything wrong. To myself, I learned everything one mistake at a time. Yep. Mumsy says he was 9 when he came and we first met him, adopted at 10 and forever mine. Oh, sweet. Kathy says it's a proverb in God's book. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Uh-huh. Maritza says hi to Camper 14. Tina says hi, Maritza and Sarah. And Timmy says it's a teaching about loving your children. Wonderful. So yeah, I'm working using the Alpine stitch on my back scrubber. So I'm using a different stitch. Kathy says, my family didn't spare the rod, and I'm glad. And Mumsy says, yes, it is, Kathy, but that's a loving discipline and not a beating. So many don't use it correctly or do it in anger, and that's so wrong. But in love is God's way. Timmy says, agree 100%, Mumsy. Yes. Angelie says, oh, yeah. So, yeah, we were talking, Angelise, about a book I'm reading. Well, I read the first one called A Child Called It by Dave Pelzer, Pelzer. Tina says I can only stay out 10 minutes or so. I'm supposed to start another crochet along tonight, making the placemats or doilies. All right. Well, and that starts at 7, Tina. I'm wondering if we should do a raid, a Kansas raid. Mumsy says, hey, Tina. Timmy says, oh, I see, Tina. Kathy says, not my dad. I am so sorry, Kathy. Tina says, yes. Belt on bare butt. Wow. Tina says on Cynthia's channel, I think tonight. They take turns. Okay. Mumsy says those books are enough to make you go out of your mind. I haven't read them in a long time. The fact that they are true makes them all the more worse and so hard on my empathetic heart. Yep. Hello, Shaima. Where's Tina? Tina's here still. If I get a notification, I'll post the link for you. Thank you. Timmy says, hi, Shaima. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Shaima says hi. Tina says hi, Shaima. All right, I've been having to keep count. Kathy says it would be where women could air their grievance without being ridiculed. Okay. Anjali says that's the way it should be done with your kids. If not, they will be messing up like you see now on most kids. Yep, I agree. Timmy says, Tina, who with? Cynthia's Joyful Creations. Timmy says, oh, I see, Kathy. So, Kathy, how long have you been married to your husband? Mumsy says, Kathy, like a safe haven for abuse and trauma, or just for dealing with life? Tina says, the Yanni Fiber sisters, Jeannie, Sanita, and Cynthia. I'm looking for the pattern to share with you at the moment. All right, or you can send us the link to their page and we could all join them. That would be cool. Not that I need to start another project. Timmy says, aha, okay, Tina. Tina says, I will both as soon as I know whose house it will be at. Okay, that's cool. All right. So I got bills paid today. I got a package ready to send out. I got to go to the post office later or tomorrow. Mumsy says my daughter is living with my mom because my mom has been sick the last over a month now. Wow. So she's living there to help her and she's knitting a scarf. I think she said she finished it today or almost. That is so cool. Did you finish your shawl, Mumsy? I know you were working on a shawl. That is so cool. How old is your daughter, Mumsy? see. No, I've not finished my shawl. I still need to keep practicing the first shell stitch. I'm not sure why it takes me so long to get confident in it. The one at Mom is 15. How cool. And Timmy says it is at Cynthia's. Wonderful. Thank you, Timmy. I think that's the one I need to replace that pin. Message up there. That is so cool. There's the link at 8 p.m. Okay. I didn't think there were ads right now, but okay. Thank you for being in the ads. Replace pinned message. All right. There's the link, 8 p.m. Okay. So we can all go there. LOL, yes, I had some ads tonight also. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I really don't. But I thank you for watching them when you do. LOL, yes, I had some ads tonight also. Kathy says I'm 54 and still have night terrors. Wow. How long have you been married, Kathy? And Tina dropped the link for the pattern. Thank you. Timmy says, good night, heading over to Cynthia's. All right, tell them you're there for the Michelle in Kansas raid. I'll be there shortly. Mumsy says I had night terrors for years and years also, Kathy. Wow. Timmy says, Kathy, I'm 56 and still have them. Wow. Tina dropped the pattern. Thank you. Thankfully, I've not had them recently about my childhood. Thank God. I thank Jesus. Yes. Good. Hello, Asia Joe. How are you? Just hopping on to say hello. Leave my thumbs up. Hopping off again, though. Enjoy the rest of the night, day we've been giving y'all. You too, Asia Joe. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Tina says try twice, and it's supposed to be the one on the page that has the place setting. Huh. Hi, Asia Joe. Have a wonderful evening, says Tina. All right. If you all want to go, we can say Michelle in Kansas raid. Thank you all for being here. All right. Well, how about we get off here and go over to Cynthia's for this crochet along, because it sounds fun. You can download it and even print the pattern. That's cool. Mumsy says might be a bit till we can get on through. 5 minutes yet? Huh. If you can't print, you can still follow it. Yeah. Timmy says I couldn't find it. It's not 8 just yet, says Tina. There's 5 people waiting there. They're not live yet, but you can wait in the chat box. And that chat, Cynthia has started without Cynthia. Well, that's because it's not 8 o'clock yet. Got 3 more minutes till it's 8 o'clock. All of us, maybe. All right. Well, so Sanita downloaded or dropped the link for the pattern there. Okay, there's some people waiting there. Yeah, Kansas Raid, I already typed it in there. Okay, not sure if I'll go over there or not, but it was nice seeing you and chatting again with all you lovely friends. It's so good to have you here. Mumsy, Timmy says, Kansas Raid, anyone? Yep, I've already done it. Timmy's like, come on, Mumsy. Mumsy still has children at home. She needs to take care of her kids. So I already did, yeah, so I already told them hello and Michelle in Kansas Raid. So Mumsy said, good night, y'all. Prayers for a great night of peaceful sleep, surrounded by Jesus and no bad dreams. Hugs. Thank you, Mumsy. Tina says you can stop by for a little bit, Mumsy. Yep, you can if you want. You don't have to. God bless you all. I hope I'll be on tomorrow morning at 6:30 Central Time doing the devotional and prayer. Mumsy says, okay, y'all. We'll see you over there. I can't do both. All right, take care, everyone. I'm gonna head out so I can get over there, okay? And I already said Kansas, Michelle in Kansas raid. So, all right. Bye, everyone. We'll see you over there at Cynthia's.